and we have crossed the figure of, I think, 200 plus in that. And on the request of our Rotarian Pradeep Patwe, his N, and our Rotarian Veena Vatve, who is a president of Innovate Club of Borivali, they have sponsored 60 PPE kits. So this is just for your information. The Rotary Club of Borivali is we have not done anything. This is for your information. And just now before the meeting, Bharat Bhai called me, and he spoke to me that all the senior leaders of Rotary has decided to donate. Every Rotarian has to donate rupees 1,000 towards PM fund. If they are donating more than that, they have to inform the club, but otherwise it will be routed through our district, and each and every Rotarian has to donate 1,000 rupees to PM fund. I want your more, Bharat Bhai will throw more light on that, but whoever is present, I just for confirmation, show your thumb, please. Raise your thumb. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So at 12:05, 12:10, Bharat Bhai will join us, and he will speak to us for 5-10 minutes. Vinayji, will that be okay for you?
Perfectly fine, no problem.
No problem. Na? He told me that he will join us at 12:05, 12:10. And meanwhile, we can ask Rotarian Harish Dowda to throw some light on the project of our kit distribution. Yeah, please.
Kit distribution is going on very well.
Hello.
And today we have done one more addition to this. We had given good quantity in bulk to one Vruddhashram called Marugar in Charkop with the association with Sanjay Mistry.
And till date, we have crossed the number of 200 for kit distribution.
It's going on, not yet counted, but it's going on every day. And many Rotarians of the group is referring to us daily and taking and sending their beneficiaries to collect the kit. It is good. Many Rotarians are interested in doing such and taking advantage of this offer. I had written all the names of the who is referring to me, name of the Rotarians.
Yeah, and we request you all to please donate generously for the project, because it is going up to it will go up to the date of 14th April. So those who have not donation or donated and want to donate more,
yes, need support from all the Rotarians of the group.
Yeah,
because it will be continued till 14 or May further, no problem. We'll go on giving, no problem. भगवान का दिया सब कुछ है, चलता रहेगा. Need support.
Yes. Thank you, Harish bhai. If anybody wants to share, Bharat bhai, we welcome our RI director and our own charter member, Bharat bhai. Please, Bharat bhai. Okay, thank you, Bharat bhai.
Please carry on with your work.
No, our formalities are done, Bharat bhai. Now, please, you take it.
So, I think, friends, this is a very, very good platform for all of us to get connected with one another. And I think I have been telling all the governors that they should keep connecting with the presidents And I'm telling all the presidents to keep connected with the members. And therefore, Mona, once again, to you and your team, congratulations that you are making such good connections with all the members. It is my suggestion to you, Mona, that this is such a good platform that you should think of using this once this thing is over.
Yeah.
Once this COVID epidemic is over, you should think of using this at least once a month to have meetings over and above what other meetings you have.
Yeah.
Because this will be an opportunity for many people who are not able to travel at that particular time. And if you have a meeting, say Sunday, 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock or whatever time is suitable to the majority, I think it gives an opportunity for more people to participate in this meeting actually.
Yes.
So that I think is a very good thing. You know, last, the meeting which Borivali Club had was the second Zoom meeting I attended. The first Zoom meeting was the meeting of all the senior leaders of our country. And this first Zoom meeting which was happening with clubs or with presidents or with members was of Rotary Club of Borivali. So it's a proud moment for me that my own club is as we call it, first off the block initiator of this Zoom meetings. And from the Sunday before last, when you had the first meeting, after that, every day I am doing 2, 3, 4 meetings with the presidents. And now, because many districts could not do their pets, and therefore now we are doing the pets actually online. 3190 district is doing pets over 4 days. So, you know, this Zoom meeting has really been something like amalgamation of the two themes of 1920 and 2021. It's an amalgamation that this Zoom meeting has allowed us to remain connected with one another, but this Zoom meeting has opened a new opportunity for all the members to participate sitting at their home, many times who are not able to travel. I just came in, Mona, for some time, 10-15 minutes here, because I have another meeting scheduled at around 12:30. So my intention of coming here today, friends, of course, is to compliment all of you, and Rotary Club of Borivali has been doing work at the local level to reinforce once again that please let us keep supporting the government in doing the best. Let us stop anybody spreading any misinformation about this COVID epidemic. Only believe what you read actually in either a scientific paper or if you read actually in the in any definite thing given by the health authorities. Let me give you an example here. You know, I was one of those first. Probably at the last meeting, I said that everybody does not need to wear a mask. Only the health workers and the police or airport authorities or all those people need to wear a mask. After that, I have read at least 2 scientific papers, not WhatsApp, but scientific papers, which have shown that it is now proved that even wearing an ordinary surgical mask or wearing an ordinary cloth mask when you are out in a public place where there is some crowd, it definitely gives. It is wearing a mask is better than not wearing a mask. Let me put it as simple as that actually. Because scientifically they have carried out articles studying the viral load in front of the mask and behind the mask. Actually, it was found scientifically that the viral load behind the mask was 4 times less than what was there on the front of the load. So in simple terms, let me tell you that if you are going out in a public place, it is better to wear a mask rather than to not wear a mask. So that is what I am wanting to share with you, is that just believe information which you know is authentic. Don't believe just some rumors which are spread by anybody actually, friends. And therefore, that is one of the things I wanted to say. Second thing I wanted to share with you is that at our India level, the clubs are doing an excellent job. Our district is doing such a nice job in providing ration to those people who really need the ration, providing masks to the hospitals, providing PPE to the hospitals and all government hospitals. Keep doing things, Mona and your team, keep doing things in consultation with our local ward officers, local health authorities. Please keep doing things, whatever you are doing. But we thought that at the national level, Rotary should be doing something. And at this point of time, you will all agree with me that our government is doing the best thing which requires to be done in this current scenario actually. And therefore, we thought that it's our responsibility to support our government. And therefore, it was decided that in addition to what the clubs are doing and the districts are doing, each Rotarian should be asked to contribute at least 1,000 rupees to the PM CARES fund. This PM CARES fund, Nitin will know more details about it. The PM Relief Fund has 100% tax deduction. What I heard is that PM CARE Fund at present is 80G, so 50% tax deduction, but I am sure that they will take care of it, and PM CARES Fund will also have 100% tax deduction. if anybody wants to contribute a larger amount, for example, I am contributing 1 lakh rupees, I can contribute directly to the PM Care Fund, but I should send my information to President Mona. So that President Mona knows that, okay, Bharat Pandya has contributed 1 lakh. I'm just giving 2-3 names like that. It's not a force to anybody. Nitin Majita has contributed 50,000 or Harish Chandarana has contributed 50,000. So she can collect all that information and send it to District Governor Harjit. Harjit can collect all the information from our district so that we have a figure that yes, Rotary in India, and our aspirational figure is Rotary India should be contributing 25 crores to the PM Cares Fund. How this figure of 1,000 came about? We have 152,000 Rotarians in India. If everybody contributes at least 1,000 rupees, we will reach the figure of 15 crores approximately. Some may contribute more, some may not contribute at all, but the figure of 15 crores. And there will be people who will contribute more. Let me give you an example. A Rotarian in Kolhapur, Abhay Patil, has contributed 1 crore rupees to the PM Care Fund. He has contributed directly to the PM Care Fund, and he has written a note that this is on behalf of Rotary. It is from Abhay Patil, but on behalf of Rotary. A Rotarian district governor nominee designate, 22-23 governor from Kanpur, he has contributed 3 crore rupees. So such big contributions, 3 plus 1, 4, 15 plus 4, 19. So our aspiration is to reach 25 crores. So it is my appeal to all our members, please, in addition to what you are already doing in your societies, in your localities, in the club, through your other organizations, please contribute at least 1,000 rupees to the PM Cares Fund. And please, if you are just contributing 1,000 rupees, then I think you don't need to contribute directly to the PM Care Fund. You can either contribute directly to our charitable trust, which has also got ATG, or you can contribute to the District Welfare Fund. Mona can share the details, get it from Harjit Mona, and you can share the details of contributing to the District Welfare Fund, or you can have a commitment from them, and on behalf of the club, you can definitely send it to the District Welfare Fund to District Governor Harjit Talwar. But again, my humble appeal to each and everyone that we should all be, and all the senior leaders of India, all the past presidents, the 2 past presidents of Rotary International, the incoming president of Rotary International, our 2 current directors, Kamal Sanghvi, myself, the trustee Ghulam Bhanwati from our own district, the past directors, everybody has agreed that all of us, we need to lead by example. So all of us are contributing 1 lakh rupees. Again, that is not to put any pressure on any of you, but to request each one of you that please contribute whatever you can, maximum. This is the time which is probably, I don't know whether in our lifetime, in my lifetime, I have never seen such type of crisis. I don't think in my lifetime, again, I will see such type of crisis. This year, Mona is unfortunately or fortunately, whatever you want to call it, it is going to be known, the 1920 year in Rotary is going to be known as a pre-corona period and a post-corona period, actually, friends. So it is now our responsibility, each one of us should put our hands in the pockets and contribute whatever we can, but with a minimum of 1,000 rupees. To share with you, Mona, once more, congratulations to you and your team for using this platform in such a nice manner. Please spread this message across to all the members. To all the members, I think maybe what you can do in the next 1 week, you can probably pick up the phone and talk to each member, maybe 10 members at a time, one day. Maybe you can do it, the Premraj Secretary, Premraj, together you can divide the members, and each day you talk to 10 members, tell them that from now on we are also going to have Zoom meetings. So if you cannot come there, please do participate in the Zoom meeting, because this is also sort of a connection and this is also sort of a participation. Once more, congrats, Mona.
Thank you. And thank you, Bharat, for joining us. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. I will be there for about 5-7 minutes more, but then I will have to leave, Mona, please.
Yes, sir. Bharat, today our speaker is Smart AG, Rotarian Vinay Kulkarni. From Rotary Club of Bombay, Mumbai, Mulund East.
I know Vinay very well, because when Vinay was the president of his club, I was the district trainer in that year, actually.
Yeah, good afternoon,
He is going to speak on very good topic, artificial intelligence.
Okay, so I will try to remain as much as possible, but at one point of time, I will have to go. Don't bother about thanking me or anything like that. I am very much part of the Borivali family. So on behalf of the Borivali family, let me extend a welcome to Vinay Kulkarni. Vinay, welcome to our club.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, and now I request Rotarian Vandana to introduce our today's chief guest, Rotarian Smart AG Rotarian Vinay Kulkarni.
Very warm good afternoon. Thank you, Mona. giving me an opportunity to introduce a very renowned public figure is Rotarian Dr. Vinay Kulkarni. He is a graduated and doctorate in mechanical engineering, both from IIT Mumbai. He has more than 25 years of experience in engineering software development. Since 2013, he has been an independent consultant in the area of machine learning, big data processing, and analytics. And he has been helping companies with capability building and setting up systems and process in these areas. So we are in 2020. Since 2013 only has a vision. He has started capacity building since then. He has been an adjunct faculty at the IIT Bombay, teaching subjects like machine learning and computer integrated manufacturing. Right now, he's the faculty of statistics, machine learning, and big data processing technologies at the AG School of Data Science and Cybersecurity, Powai. He was invited to join Rotary Club of Mumbai Mulund East in the year 1996, where he served as a club president in the year 2009-2010. He was, with his spouse Vidya and daughter Pooja have been very active in Rotary Youth Exchange Program, and they have hosted 5 girls exchange from various countries so far. And daughter Pooja herself was a youth exchange student into the Spain. Vinay has held various district posts for this year. He's the assistant governor, as Mona mentioned already, and he's a part of the district training team for the year 2021. Mona, thank you very much for giving this artificial intelligence as a topic, which is a recent requirement. The corona has made all of us think that now tomorrow is the IT which will take over. And warm welcome to Dr. Vinay. Mona, please take over. Thank you.
Yeah. Please, Vinay ji, the floor is yours.
Thank you, President Mona, and thank you, Vandana, for that introduction. Welcome once again, Dr. Pandya. Nice to meet you virtually. I've met you physically so many times, but the advantage with this Zoom meeting, and this is the nth Zoom meeting that I am attending because my profession demands me to be in front of Zoom almost 4 or 5 hours every day. And let me tell you, it is being in a classroom and being in front of people through a Zoom meeting is a world of a difference, actually. The advantage here is everybody can see everybody's face, which typically does not happen in a conventional classroom setting or any meeting setting. So you will agree with that, all of you are having a different perspective of everybody else because you are seeing everybody's face in front of you today. Okay, so thanks once again, Mona, for inviting me to talk about something that I have been pursuing for a few years now. We all hear about artificial intelligence and machine learning and so on. So today, my attempt actually will be to give you a jhalak of some of the applications that are powered by machine learning and artificial intelligence, and also try and explain in a very simple way, how does it work? Okay, so I will be showing you some websites, I'll be showing you some videos, and I'll be showing you some things in action, and finally trying to explain what artificial intelligence and machine learning is all about. Okay. If you have any questions, I think the best thing is to hold on till I finish, and then we can have the question answers. Because of the format, that becomes the most efficient. Is that okay? Just show me your hand if that is fine with you all. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay.
Mona, Vinay, Narendra has the mic on. Mona, I have requested him to switch it off, but can you do it?
Yeah.
Mute Narendra.
Yeah. I was trying to see him, but I couldn't. I'll mute.
Yeah, you can go to manage participants.
Yeah. And I have muted all. Just 1 minute. I will unmute you.
No, I unmuted myself.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know what I will be doing today? I will first touch upon applications. Just give me a minute. I'll be first touching upon applications of AI, and I will use AI and machine learning interchangeably. Actually, if you ask me, machine learning is a very small part of AI. Okay, so if this is AI and machine learning is somewhere here, and which basically means AI includes many more things, like machine vision, natural language understanding, cognitive computing, and so on and so forth. Let me not confuse you with all of that. Okay, so I will be using AI and ML kind of interchangeably, right? So I will show you a few applications. Now, when I talk about applications, I will go from the simplest to the complex. So I will show you some simple applications and I will show you some complex applications, right? So at the simple level, we can say we have something like text processing. Well, it's not actually simple, but when you compare it with the other applications, this becomes relatively a simple thing. Then you have, let us say, audio processing. Okay, I think more or less everybody would be conversant with audio processing because people have Alexa at home, people have Siri on their cell phones or Google Assistant. And when you talk to these devices or to these systems, they seem to understand what is happening or what is it that you are trying to ask them or tell them. And that is an example of machine learning in action. So I will not focus too much on this. Then you have the video processing. Okay, so now here I will show you an interesting example of how fake videos can be generated using artificial intelligence. How are they generated using artificial intelligence? And then at the most complex level, you have robotics. Okay, so I'll show you some clips of robots in action. Okay, so once we do this, then the next thing that I'm going to do is explain how these things work. Okay, so don't worry, this is not going to be too technical. I'll maybe take about 25 to 30 minutes covering both of them, and then we can get into question answers, right? So first of all, let us look at, let us say, text processing. Okay, and we'll see example of how machine learning can be used or is used in text processing. So I have here with me, let me shift over to, this is yesterday's Times of India, and these days, since we are not able to get physical newspapers, at least I rely on these e-papers a lot. And there is this article. Now, as you can see, this article is a fairly big article, and I want to really understand what is the crux of the article. Okay, so what do? I just click on that article. So I get text of the article in this particular way. I just select the text, copy it, and then I have a website over here, which is known as, this is one of the many websites of similar category that are available. And here you see two panes. On the left-hand side pane, I will just copy that particular article. Okay, and then I press this button. Now, once I do that, this text is sent to the background, and you have machine learning actually getting into action. And on the right hand side,
excuse me, Mr. Vinay,
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Vinay.
Yeah.
I think you need to share your screen because nobody can see your screen.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Share screen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. Then I think missed out a lot. Hold on. Okay, somebody else is sharing, so you'll have to stop it and then I can share the screen. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let me then, my apologies. Let me take 2 minutes trying to just repeat what I just explained. So what I was saying was that I will be covering, simple examples to complex examples. And a simple example, I will be first taking up text processing. followed by, let us say, video processing, and I will show you how a fake video can be generated using machine learning and artificial intelligence. And then I will show you an application of robotics. Okay. And after that, I will just explain how these things work. Okay. I hope everybody is able to see the screen now. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Okay. No, sorry about that initial 5 minutes problem. Right?
No, no problem.
Okay. So what I was saying was that I have this e-paper of Times of India, and just give me a minute. And this is yesterday's e-paper, and we have this big article over here, which you see highlighted. Okay. What I will do is I will just get the text of this article, and I will take it to a website which is actually driven by artificial intelligence, and I will copy that article, you know, the text of that article over here, like you see on the screen on the left hand side, and then I will press this particular button called resumer, and the text is sent to the background, and you see something happening there. Okay, I will switch it to manual mode, and just observe what happens. Now, what you see on the right hand side actually is an abridged version of that particular article. And you know, as I select this particular scale, the size of the summary keeps on reducing. Okay. So what has happened just now? There is a very long article on the left hand side, which has passed through a machine learning system. And that machine learning system has processed that article. It has understood the crux of the article, you know, which are the important statements, which are the important words. And it has reduced the size of that article by 80%. So what you see on the right hand side is actually a summary of the article, which has been automatically generated based on you know, the machine learning knowledge that the system has developed. Okay. And what is the advantage of such systems? What it has done is it has processed text, it has condensed that particular text, and it is presenting to you a very small summary of that very long text. Okay. So such systems are actually used for automatically. So like, for instance, Dr. Bharat Pandya talked about reading research papers. Now, research papers tend to be very long sometimes. And, you know, one needs, of course, research papers by definition, they also have an abstract. But if you would like to generate an abstract of your own, you can use machine learning systems like the one you are seeing here to generate automatically an abstract from the article. Okay. So, you know, this is one useful example of how machine learning works. So what has just happened is you have, let me show you how this works. So you have machine learning system here. Okay. And to this machine learning system, a very large number of articles are input. Okay. Like for instance, you know, Google would do such a thing. And this machine learning system, based on all of these articles, it will understand which statements are important. So it will understand the importance of statements. And it will generate its own understanding of the language. So it will start understanding the language. Okay. Now, once you understand the language, now I input to it a new text like the one which I did just now. So I took the article from the Times of India, which is the new text. I passed it into this understanding of the language that is generated by the machine learning system. And what was generated as an output is the abridged version of the text. Okay. So this is the power of the machine learning system. So what is the input? Input is a large set of articles, right? So let me show you one more example, which I think most people would have used. I will just go to, this site called as translate.google.com. Okay. I am sure many of you would have used this particular site. If not, then, just remember this. This is a very useful site. Okay. So now, as you can see here, I start typing. So I will say, my name is Anthony Gonzalez. I think many of you know these songs. Okay. So how does this happen? As you can see, it has translated into Marathi. I click Hindi here. It has translated into Hindi, and this is Kannada. Now my mother tongue is Kannada. So, I can tell you that this is perfect translation of this particular statement, right? So again, this is an example of how machine learning is acting on some input text and is able to translate sentences from one language to the other language. I will come back to this translation to show you some one or two funny translations later on. Okay. So we have seen examples of text processing, which was based on artificial intelligence. Now let us take a look at, let us say, video processing. Okay. So let me go back here, and I have a video here which I'll be playing. But before doing that, I would like to just hold on for a minute. Okay, I'll be sharing my computer sound and I'll be playing this video. So just listen to this video very carefully. You will see that Obama is talking.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things. So, for instance, they could have me say things like, Killmonger was right, or Ben Carson is in the sunken place, or, how about this, simply, President Trump is a total and complete dipshit. Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. This is a dangerous time. Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet. It's a time when we need to rely on trusted news sources. It may sound basic, but how we move forward in the age of information is going to be the difference between whether we survive or whether we become some kind of fucked up dystopia.
Okay, so as you can see, you actually saw Obama speaking, but was it really Obama speaking? Obviously it wasn't. So what happened here? Again, we have a machine learning system, okay, which was fed with hundreds of hours of Obama videos, okay, which was given as input, and these formed the input to the ML system, right? So here I will write hundreds of hours, okay, and based on this input, the ML system processed them and developed an understanding of how Obama talks, right? So this was what was automatically understood by the ML system. Now you take some other person, another person's video, . okay, and give it as input to this ML system that we have here, and what it generates is is video as if Obama is saying those things. Okay, so now you have an idea about how anybody can make anybody say anything. Okay, and that is one of the reasons why we need to be absolutely careful about what we believe. And if I can do with video, you can imagine what can be done with sound, what can be done with text, and so on and so forth, right? So at the very heart of this technology is this machine learning system that we have. Okay, now let me show you something really very complex. So I come back here and now I go into robotics, right? Now one quick question, Mona, how much time do we have? Will it disconnect and then we have to reconnect?
Yeah, we will, if it will get disconnected, we can ask everybody to leave the meeting and then we can rejoin again on the same link and same password.
Okay, how much time is there more?
Now I think 1 or 1